Do you have an online community that you're building to supersize and grow your business? Today, I want to talk a little bit about, let's talk about the importance of community building with respect to supersizing our business, but especially when it comes to delivering online courses or online trainings and seminars, etc. I am an avid believer and fan of digital online courses because they have so many advantages. I love offline courses and teaching. I've taught at the university level. I've taught in different organizations for different groups and continue to, because I think that teaching something helps me to really internalize it and learn. And I found that every teaching environment I've ever been in, I always learn more than the person that I'm teaching something to, which is really exciting to me because I am one of those lifelong learners and always want to be learning something. So why do we want to have online courses that maybe complement, or maybe that's our main business, to grow and supersize our business? Number one, it enhances the learning experience for the people that are taking the course, right? Or it gives our customer an enhanced experience. Maybe it's how to use our product or service. Maybe it's onboarding. Maybe it's how to use a new skill or technique. I have created literally hundreds, maybe even 1,000 courses for my own businesses and for other people's businesses, and help them walk through the process of creating courses. And online, it's so easy. I've done it on a lot of different platforms. There's Coursera, Udemy. I've done a lot of them in ClickFunnels, if you're familiar with that platform and software, as well as others, because I know what a powerful tool it is. It engages our customers. It helps us to retain and keep those customers that we've originally brought into our family or into our business. It allows us to have increased completion rates. If you are a course creator, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 100 people come in, 3 people come out. 100 people come in, 10 come out. 100 people come in, 7 come out and actually complete the course. It's one of the biggest frustrations with membership sites, which I set a lot of courses up as and on membership sites, so we can actually track and know how far people get and where the rub points are, or where the friction is, or where most people fall off, so that we can go back and improve those areas. Courses are an incredible way to get feedback. Early on, I'll never forget it, the first course I created online back in 2018, I didn't do what I do now, create that course with real live people, real live target audience people. I create every course now that way, but I didn't my first one. And I spent probably 8 months working on that course. It was on stress. And then the second one was on bringing customers into your business, but I didn't do it with other people. I just took the stuff I had been learning and I thought, oh, everybody needs to do this for their business. Threw it out there, put it out there, did all the things you're supposed to do to promote and get your course out there, and fell flat on my face. I sold, I think, 3 courses that first time, which was better than the previous attempt, which was 0. Big fat goose egg, because I wasn't learning. And it wasn't until I learned that, hey, if I want to put something out there or create a course, I'm going to do it with the people it's for or intended to help, because they're going to tell me everything I need to include in that course that I might not otherwise include. A lot of times we create courses for our businesses that have something to do with our journey, our past journey, something that we needed to learn and grow from. And we assume that that's what everybody else needs and is most important to them as well. And whenever we assume, what does that do? It makes an ass out of you and me. And I have to remind myself of that on a pretty regular basis. What are some other benefits of building a community? And why we want to build a community is it helps to support the people that are going through the course. I think if you're in the online world, you see this a lot. Every challenge, because challenges are big now, every online course, every master class, every webinar almost has a community built around it. Why? Because we know how powerful communities are for building and growing and supersizing our business. We create raving fans and avid fans and brand advocates from our communities, because there are people that raise their hand and say, yes, I love this. I want to be a part of this. Well, who better than that to be helping us to get feedback on how to design our courses, products, and services to grow and build and supersize our business? Who better than that? I mean, they're gonna tell us what we need to do to be successful if we're willing to open our ears and listen. So what are some of these strategies to create an effective community? Choose the right platform. There are thousands of platforms out there, and sometimes we think, oh, I have to be on Facebook, I have to be on LinkedIn, I have to be on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and whatever else is popular. Instagram, forgot Instagram. Obviously, I don't use it as a strong platform for me. We think we have to be on all of these platforms, only to come to find out, and it just takes a little bit of research up front. That's not where our people are. That's not where our customers are. We might be able to get a lot of followers, but if you're not the people that we want to bring into our closer inner circle and world, we're just spinning our wheels and wasting our time and resources. And time is, of course, our most valuable resource. So make sure we pick the right platform. Make sure that we have and are facilitating an easy way to communicate within the community, for them to communicate with us as the business, the brand, the people that are running it, the community, as well as with one another. I've been in some communities, and more early on than now, that you could communicate with the business and the brand, but you could never talk to or communicate or share information with one another. And part of the power of the community is that users help one another out when they have questions and problems. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I have a health problem, I don't want to go to the doctor. I might ask my friend. Nowadays, we just Google it and get a resolution to whatever it is that way. Guess what? Humans are that way about pretty much everything, especially when they're learning something new and they're not comfortable or confident in what they're doing. So we want to foster engagement. We want to foster inter-community communication. We want to provide value in that community on an ongoing basis to the people that are in the community. We've also all been in groups or online communities and offline communities where all it is about the organization and what they get, not about the value that they can provide or how they can provide value to the members of the group. And those, I don't last very long in those. I might pop in and then I pop out as quickly as I popped in. Some of the lessons we've learned over the years of creating communities and using communities to promote and help to facilitate our online courses are, we have to have and continue to encourage consistent engagement. If people are engaged, they stay. If they're not engaged, if they're not getting value, if they're not having support or feeling supported or that they're important to the community, they leave, just like everything else, right? We put into things what we get out of them, but we have to set up systems and structures and frameworks so that it does what we want it to do, so that it does empower people, so that it does help them to get engaged and involved and feel like they're part of a group that gets them and that they're an important part of it, right? Lots of times we're in groups and we don't feel like we even matter at all, right? But the ones that we are involved in and we know we make a difference and we feel like we're making a contribution, those are the ones that we stick with. So love to know, do you have an online community? Are you building an online community or an offline community for your business right now? Share your lessons learned and share some struggles with us. I don't know about you, but I learn way more from my struggles and my challenges and the things I mess up and have to figure out a better way of doing them than I ever learn from when I do something, implement, and it goes right the first time. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting strategy that you can use to supersize and grow your business. Have an awesome day.